Feeding as one of the important factors in egg production is number third in their priority. After light is water. After water is feed, as I mentioned in the previous videos. So now, feeding being the number three most important factor in egg production, you must pay attention to this. In feeding your layers, there are a lot of things you must know. One, you don't feed them ad libitum. You restrict their feeding. Their feeding pattern must be restricted one. And as you restrict their feeding, you must maintain a balanced ration. Balanced ration in that they must eat the quantity they're supposed to eat in a day and of the right nutrient requirements. It is not good to overfeed your laying birds. Why? Because overfeeding will make them fat. So it is not good to overfeed your birds. Like I told you in the previous video, a good layer must be very light in weight. And you cannot achieve that light weight if you are overfeeding them. So take it very serious and don't misquote me. Now, for you to feed your layers, you must feed a laying bird, 110 grams of feed per day per bird. 110 grams of feed per bird and per day. Then water should be always available for the birds to drink at will. Somebody asked me a question, how do I feed my birds from the day old? Now, get it right. From the first to the seventh week, that is, from the first week to the seventh week, each bird must be fed with 24.5. If you make it 25 grams, no problem. But standard is 24.5 grams per bird per day. From the first week to the seventh week. Then from the 8th week to the 20th week, 66 grams of feed per bird per day. From the 8th week of the production to the 20th week of the production. Then from the 21st week, you will have to reduce your hand a bit. By then, you must have introduced your layers mash. Do you understand? So from 21st week to the 25th week, you will reduce it to 64 grams per bird per day. So then the full-term laying period starts from 26th week. Yes. The bird can start as early as possible to drop eggs, but that does not mean they have started laying proper. Get me right. Of course, some species or some breeds can start laying even from the 16th week. They will start dropping eggs from the 16th week, but that does not mean they have started laying. So the full-term laying starts from the 26th week. So some can start as early as 16th, 17th week, 18th week, 19th week, 20th week, but 26th is when they start full-term laying. So from the 21st week to the 25th week, you introduce your layers mass from the 21st week, and you have to reduce your hand from 66 grams per bird per day to 64 grams per bird per day, and you feed them like that from 21st to 25th week. Then from 26th week, that is the beginning of your business, because at all these stages, they cannot feed themselves. I mean, you cannot feed them with the proceeds of the farm, but from the 26th week, the birds can be able to feed themselves, in that you can be able to to buy the feed they eat, from the sales of your eggs harvested, and they still have your savings. Do you understand? That is why we say full-term laying starts from 26th week. So once it enters 26th week, you now start 110 grams of feed per bird per day. Do you understand? This is very, very important. Everybody should pay attention to this. Let me still advise, as you do all this, your light must be there. I told you 18 hours light and 6 hours darkness. Then your water must be running ad libitum. The water should always be available for them to drink at will. Very, very important. I've made a video on the importance of water on egg production. So without water, the feed you are giving might not be utilized. Before you begin to quote me wrong that my recommendations did not work. No, you cannot maintain one factor and then leave the rest. You must keep all of them intact and see what is going to happen. It must be positive, I promise you. So that is that. Avoid overfeeding, which can lead to fattening, and that fattening, of course, reduces egg production. So, of course, nobody is born with knowledge. All of us learned from one person or the other. So I too learned from some people else. So, and I am here to share the information. So if you see this information, please do help us to share it to get to other farmers, because we are here to advocate for food security and it is a tax for all. So thank you as you watch and share. God bless you. Follow us for more videos. Bye.